Welcome back, everybody, to superareas.com. And as promised, I had said yesterday that I would make one quick video explaining the tool that we are adding to our website, superareas.com. Yesterday, right now is August the 3rd, Saturday, midnight, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, and last night we recorded a video for you, almost 2 hours, that talks extensive about how every Apex funded EAs and PA comparison works, and then I did the whole presentation with the plans, how all of their plans work, and I explained to you what the EAs and PAs and I don't think I missed anything to try to cover. And during the video I was recording, I had promised you that I would make a quick tool. So I'm back after 24 hours, and if you go on superareas.com, if you scroll down right here after the prices and packages of what we offer, right here, so it says superareas.com, and we give you a code JSKDCPDR, and now you can do a instant find out what each account is, whether evaluation or performance, and I've based this tool on Trade-O-Wait. As you can see that we're affiliated with Apex Funded account, and we aggressively promote them because of their payouts and their structure and their cost, and we're a big fan of them. And we ask all of our students that enroll into our program is, before you start putting in your own money, you should learn to trade with funded account. Anyway, that's beside the point. We have an extensive video archive for you. Sometime we have presentations that take place every Saturday. For example, we did on 27th of July on Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Today is Saturday, so we'll do a presentation again at 12 p.m. Eastern to 5. And these are extensive. We put in all the effort and energy on doing the research that is, so you don't have to. We go out there, and our mentors consistently work with different funding companies and try to get you the best thing. And as you can see, 4 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, so 4, 5, 6 hours were present every Saturday on how our software works. About us, we are a software consulting company, and we have written a ready-made system for you that helps you understand futures market, as well as you don't have to draw any lines, you don't have to draw any indicators, nothing. We have a ready-made system that you can just use it right out of the box and get your futures trading started. So we are a school. We're not an investment firm. We will never ask you for money to invest. We will never. You're responsible for your own losses and wins. We are located in Toronto, Mississauga to be exact, at 1575 Trinity Drive in Mississauga, and we're open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday 12 to 5, most Saturdays when there is a presentation. Anyway, so to continue from yesterday's video, which I did, it is available on our YouTube channel. If you go under videos, it explains extensive Apex EAPA, and I've used Excel right here, and I will put this Excel public link. Let's share it and publish to web. There you go. So it is being published. All of these different tabs are being shared. The intro, FTMO, ATMs, areas, how they work, and we use one Google Sheet for everybody that can use it for their for assistance. So what the tool that we created today, if you go on our homepage, just scroll down, First, it lets you straight from the Apex website. You can see what can you trade with Apex and NinjaTrader. So you can trade equity, you can trade interest, you can trade currency, metal, energy, agriculture, some micros, cryptos, and if you are in Europe, you can trade FDAX and F stuff as well. So if you just click on it, it will break down the symbol. So you can do, for example, E-mini Nasdaq NQ, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, tells you the tick size, points value, and so on and so forth. So we're breaking down everything based on what you're allowed to trade with NinjaTrader with Apex. What is next? So now this lets you instantly compare. You can go to superareas.com, scroll down, see what the evaluation rules are, and or EA or PA. PA stands for performance, evaluation stands for EA. EA or evaluation or exam, whatever you call it, PA, personal or performance, different terminology. So pick an EA account, and then it says pick the selected size. So for example, you want to start with 25,000 or 50,000 or 75, 100,000, whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of. They do have static accounts, but for beginners, just pick the full size. So let's say if you select 25,000, it will click on display. It will refresh the page and it will tell you, all right, this is a 25,000 trader with evaluation information. Tells you if it generates a link for you so you can directly go there and buy it. Right here, takes you to the purchase page. Gives you a coupon code, tells you the current promotion is 80% off. It tells you that you are getting the level 1 data for free, you're getting the and then it starts explaining what your goals are. So what I did as of yesterday, I wrote it static here, but now it's dynamic that you can pick any account and it will instantly tell you the value and what you're supposed to do. So initial, your starting balance is 25,000. Your threshold is 1,500. Your maximum live trailing threshold will stay at 1,500. What is your profit target to qualify for performance account? In this account, which is 25,000, is 1,500. So your ending balance to qualify for performance account should be 26,500. So you start with 25,000, cannot lose 1,500, and you only have to make 1,500. Tells you the contracts, tells you the current promotion, for example, is to pass this, and there are really no restrictions other than just passing it in one day. You can trade the news, you can trade micros, minis, whatever you like, and you can pass it in one day. So let's say in this case, if I pick another account, I want to see what $300,000 one hit display. It will instantly give you the information directly from Apex, that 300,000 account, the code. If you click on the link, it will take you to buy the account. Put in this code so you can get 80% discount out. And of course, we talk to them, and whenever there's a 90% or a different percentage, this will get automatically updated. So you have the real-time data, you have the Ninja license included. Now your starting account balance would be 300,000, and you have $7,500 worth of threshold. Of course, your threshold maximum stays of live drilling does not exceed ever more than 7,500. And your profit target is 20,000, and so your ending balance must be 20,000 or higher in order to qualify. You're allowed 35 contracts, and you can pass it in one day. So these are the different evaluation types. You can pick and select whichever you can do it comfortably, 25,000 or 50 or 100. Now we also have added something called a performance account. So once you have graduated and you have gone from performance evaluation to performance from round 1 to 2, now it gives a much more detailed explanation by each account. So you can click on performance, so you don't have to ask me over and over in the class how to do it. Just go here, pick size. Let's say you are picking the 25,000 performance account, and if I hit display, it will tell you performance account, and it says, so your initial balance, so it has more detail compared to evaluation. It says initial balance 25,000, minimum ending balance before to get a payout is 26,600. So the round two you have to make 1,600. Minimum days before a payout is 10. It doesn't have to be consecutive, 10 plus. So you can take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 days to get to a payout. Minimum payout you can ask for is 500. Maximum payout you can ask for this account is 1,500. If you were to do a maximum payout, don't exceed more than 450 a day. If you were to ask for a minimum payout, so your target should be anywhere from 150 to 450, depending on how. If you were to take out $600, of course it would be 600, 30% of 600. If you decided to take 1,200 or 1,000, so this is what we have defined it as a rule to make it easier. Hey, don't aim for 150 and upper, aim for 400 maximum if you want to pull out $1,500. When you pull out, let's say your account balance got to 26,600 and you pulled out your minimum, of course your account balance is 26,100 and you're left with $1,100 threshold. So all of these accounts, the tool will automatically calculate based on their program is what is the minimum, what is the maximum, and where you should stay in between. So threshold, if you pulled out maximum is $100, and of course very likely chances for you to fail this exam. Round two, if your threshold is only left $100 after getting a payout, so then you have to be extreme care and start to do micros to build it back up to 1,600 to get another payout. So some users want to take out $500, leave some threshold. Some users want to take 800 out. Some users, so just make sure you know your 30%. So payout, whatever amount you want to take a payout, it's the 30% you can't exceed in a day. It tells you how much you have to pay lifetime fee. It changes. They run a promotion right now. As of right now, August, they're running a promotion on some of the bigger accounts of $85. So trade away account activation fee, we recommend you take the lifetime compared to a monthly. For example, if you want to pay like for 1 year, you will pay like 105 times 12. But better to pay the 151 time, and that's your maximum risk you're taking against the capital of $1,500 that they're providing. Now, let's say if you want to look for what is if I have a $150,000 account, what is my, so it's a one very fast, quick tool that we have developed for you. It tells you, all right, before you get to a payout, you have to make 5,100, 10 days. Minimum is 500 you can pull out, maximum is 2,750. If you were to pull out maximum, make sure you haven't made more than $825 on a $150,000 account. And don't make don't make more than 150 if you only want to pull out $500. If you pulled out your minimum, this is what would be your account balance. If you pulled out maximum, your account balance, and of course the threshold after pulling out minimum and maximum, and this is the lifetime fee. If you want to look at a performance and you want to say, if I want to see 300,000, click display, it will go down, scroll, and it will tell you the initial balance and everything. Now some guidelines are standard for all of them. If you click on the current rules and regulations, click here, it will take you to super areas. We have taken the agreement as of August 1st, 2024, and I've written here for the full length of the agreement is here that you can read at your own time if you like. So that's the agreement. It says PA There are certain rules and guidelines cannot be traded. So I've read every single thing, and I've made some easy to use notes. So we have done the research for you, so you don't have to. Simple rule: cannot be trading during news. So don't touch the news. For example, today was employment situation reach in the market today. Kind of went crazy. For example, especially Nasdaq. We were looking at the Nasdaq on Friday. We had 8:30 news, and all the news were bad, and we had some earnings, but nothing major. And we saw that our computer model predicted that on August 2nd, these were the areas where you could have a bit of a retrace, and most the price fell as low as 386. So don't trade. So if you don't trade 8:30, so that's why we have put on superareas.com once you log in that what could be happening daily, and just keep an eye on the times. Minimum 10 trading days for every PA. So before the request can be approved. Avoid dollar cost averaging altogether if absolute necessary. Do it once per trade. So if you're going long and price has gotten along with you against you, you're allowed to do one trade, and it talks about dollar cost average scenario permitted case down here. So we have taken in, see it says permitted and accepted use, that if you're allowed to go one entry regardless of the position size, just don't do multiple average. Adhere to the 30% consistency rule, which I have laid out here. Every account is different, so just make sure you go and watch which account you're trading. What else? The live trailing threshold is eliminated once you once you have reached $7,600 in a $300,000 trade of 8 performance account, you don't have this live trailing threshold headache. And I've explained this threshold headache case by case on how the scenarios could take place every single trade that and I explained yesterday's video on how the like if there are 6 possible scenarios when you're dealing with a trade. If you went long, what could happen? You could close in case 1, case 2, all the way. And just watch yesterday's video on how I explain what could be the possible outcomes of a trade, and then that would affect your threshold and ending balance. And of course, once you get to your profit goal of 7,600 in a 300,000, your threshold headache is gone. Live trailing threshold. And of course, if you pull out some money, you got to 7,600 or higher, or 7,700 or 78, whatever, and you decided to pull out 3,500. If you have if the remaining balance is less than 7,600, for in this case, if I make 7,600, I decide to take out 3,500, I would be left with 4,100, and my live trailing threshold headache will start again. Withdrawals for so what I said earlier, withdrawals from your maximum will leave whatever your threshold is available. Some personal recommendations based on my payouts and what I've been doing it for a long time. Aim for 1 payout a month. I know they offer 2. Trade with caution. You don't need to rush. Instead of 10 days, take 20 days to get a payout. Be a trader, not a gambler. That's what the guidelines say as well. And selective trading strategies. Even we offer you a free journal. If you log into your superareas.com subscription, we kind of coach you and ask you to, if you want to keep a trading journal, which right here talks about it, for example, that you're able to log in and you can keep track of your, for example, like if you wanted to trade something, for example, here I did trade on Friday, August 2nd, and I traded, let's say, at 11 a.m. So 11 a.m., one instrument, I traded Nasdaq. What charts did I use? I only watched this 60 minutes or 240. And the method I used was an area trade. So I wanted to, so pick a method. So that's what I explained outside is pick a method. You want to do area, you want to do mid-band, night session, black candle, look based on our software that we provide you ready to go, blue, green, yellow boxes, overbought, oversold, diversion, gap trade, rejection, whatever. So I took an area trade and it was profitable trade and I can add my entry. You can edit your entry, so on and so forth, but have a method, guys. So that's what we give you a journal, and let's come back. Let's go pick an account again. Let's say 300,000 display. So what are the rules? So pick a strategy. How do you want to do? Just don't enter randomly. Of course, remember the key elements. You should know where your entry is going to be based on your strategy. Pullback, reversal, breakthrough, whatever. MACDs, however you want to do it, EMAs, how much profit you're going to take, how much loss you are going to absorb if the trade goes against you, when will you do a one-time allowed average. Maintain control over greed, discipline, and consistency. This is the only thing we ask you when we do presentation. Rest, we take care of you. We'll do all the technical analysis for you. You just have to come prepared to make sure that you control your greed, discipline, and be consistent. Of course, set a maximum loss per trade. Hey, you see, you don't want to drain your account. $100, you close your trade. Maybe you do an average, price still falls. So in your mind, have a maximum loss per trade and a maximum loss per day, per profit per trade. I want to take 2 points on ES, $1 on gold, 30 cents on Dow. Doesn't matter. $30 on Dow. It's relative to what you trade. They allow you to trade anything. You want to do crypto? Of course, they will do the crypto. You want to do micro? You want to do agriculture, interest? Many forex instruments are there for you to trade. Maximum loss per day, and know your limit. Hey, $500 on this 30%. I want to lose, and then if market is not going in my direction, areas are falling. Nasdaq has been coming down quite a bit. Look at the Nasdaq difference from 20,983 to 18,003. Yesterday's low was 386. Right, so I agree. So that's almost 2,600 points, right? So in the matter of a few days, that's a little bit of a technical analysis that we give you during our live stream. So coming back to it, you should know where you're gonna quit. So know your limits for being a successful trader. Payouts occurred from 1st to 5th or 15th to 20th. They can change. They may change soon. I don't know, but right now their rule stands that, hey, trade for 10 days and then 1st to 5th and 20th to each. They will give you a payout. The window of opportunity to get a payout opens up these days. Whether weekend or not doesn't matter. We recommend choose a lifetime fee over monthly fee when you're doing a checkout on your. You cannot convert either or, but it's a little bit more. But at least lifetime you don't have to worry about. There's no expiration if you pick a lifetime. So take your sweet time to reach your goal. There's no need to rush. Of course, coming back to don't trade the news, but especially when you have news like days like today, when you have employment situation report and you get a margin increase email notification from your broker, then avoid that day altogether because things can change anytime. When you have earnings like yesterday, Meta earnings, Amazon earnings, Apple earnings, things like that, avoid trading. Don't use the maximum allowable contracts. For example, you're allowed right here, you're allowed 4 contracts in your PA, 35 contracts on this. So don't go maximum. That's why I say, I know you right here, it will say soon that what is the maximum allowable contract, but only trade 1 to 2 micros on a smaller account and maybe trade 1 to 2 minis and to go there. And don't trade aggressively. The key to like getting payouts is to trade slowly, carefully, being disciplined, no greed, and don't panic. It's don't still have the courage to trade. If you won't trade, you won't make money. Only person who does not lose money in trading is the person who does not trade. That's a simple goal. So if you'll be sitting at a borderline, you're missing an opportunity. But every time you're trading, just find out, hey, I'm going to enter from a mid-band. If the mid-band changes colors, I will stop and exit. I'm going to take a black candle trade. I will take a 8.5 point reversal trade. I will take a 15-10 or 30-20 chart trade. I will take a gap trade. I will take an RSI trade. But know your stop loss. And simple as that. Trading is dead easy with the software that we have created for you. And it makes the best technical analysis in the market for the price and for the services we do provide. Of course, we have some videos right here, links to our YouTube channel that takes you, and then you can go ahead and start to explore extensive. We will not get tired of speaking. You will get tired by listening to us. So we have, again, extensive, like up to, I think the longest one we did was 5 hours and 28 minutes. And then all these presentations happen on most Saturdays. That tomorrow we'll have another one. And so I wanted to kind of do this quick video to explain this tool. Quickly you can analyze it. And the tool that I'm now going to be working on, so what will happen is the next tool is that you can input your own values, and then it will give you that, hey, the 10 days is done. It will ask you if you are trying to get a payout, and before you request the payout, you can quickly analyze your history by inputting some your balances, and it will do a guide. It will ask you, has it been 10 days since you've traded? Have you exceeded the 1050 limit or $150 limit if your account size is 300,000? And it will then spit out an answer. So it's similar to the tool we have for doing an average. And if you look at our average calculator, right here it says averaging tool. So for example, it will explain, let's say you are holding a position of Nasdaq 54.21 is when you entered. You were holding one. It's $50 per point, and if you plan to, so this is what you would be in a position already to do an average. So this is an average calculator to see if you can get out of a bad trade, or if you want to just get out of this messy situation you may be in, then that you don't want to take a stop loss, and you know that market would return to the original position that you have decided to enter. So for example, 54.21, you're holding one position, cost per pip is $50, and you are planning to go long one more quantity, and the price right now has fallen to 5,400. So if you click on calculate average, it says according to the values you provided, your P&L has $1,050, so you're down $1,050, and your points difference is 21, so you've lost 21 points. And if you were to add one quantity, it would be, your average price would become to 54.10, and by adding one quantity, you're going to gain 10.5 points towards your break even. So your break even is going to be now 54.10. So that's called the dollar cost averaging, and we have a great tool that helps you understand how all of this works. So if you want to see, all right, what happens if I take two lots at this current price of the market of my instrument, it will calculate, it will say, all right, before your average price is going to go to 54.07, and each pip price will get to, so depending on where you are, how many positions you're holding and everything, and it will calculate. I recommend only going, if you start with 2, go with 2. If you start with 3, go with 3. So it kind of brings it in between. So your average price is going to be right here. So this is how it works. If you start with the long position, the current price goes down, you will make so 54. You have lost 21 points, and your pip is $50 per. And you can do the same thing if you're doing short. So 55.10, you decided to go short, and of course you're holding one position, and it's $50, and at that you're planning to go long or short one more, and the price has now gone to 55.40. So in this case you're negative 1,500, and the price away from you is 30, and if you were to go with one position more, it would put you in between at 55.25, and your 15 points, you will gain 15 points towards your break even. But remember that you are going to, your pip price per point is going to be 100. So you have to pay attention to, when considering whether to take long or short on any, it is crucial to compute your average price properly. So because now you will be losing double if the price starts to go down. If it goes to 54, even if it goes to 55.50, and you will be in trouble because now you are holding two positions from this particular entry point after doing an average. And Apex does not allow you to do multiple times average. That it says now you started with one, maybe you add 4 more, 5 more, 8 more, doesn't matter. But it can't be that, okay, it falls much lower or much higher against your position and you do another average, and Apex will deny this dollar cost average. So coming back to the home page again, kind of explains you how. So we will have a tool here for you that you can enter, and it will ask you a bunch of questions, and then it will suggest that we assume that you're ready for qualification. But as long as you understand how your EAs and PAs work, so this video is a continuation from yesterday, how to use the tool. And if you want to quickly look up, hey, I don't know what micro instruments cost what is their tick size, how do they move, and the currencies on micros and micro Bitcoin. So it tells you the tick size is 5 and the point value is 10. So all these tools are available for you at your disposal for absolutely free right here on the front page. Anybody can use it, whether you're a Super Areas subscriber or not. But with Super Areas, we do the research for you, so you don't have to. And it now has all 7 accounts from Apex listed, and you can understand it and go from there. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this tool will make your trading much easier. If you're new to our website and listening this for the first time, we offer a 100% risk-free 14-day trial valued at $4.99 that you can come and check us out, what we are, what we offer, what we give you. And then if you want to subscribe after, is completely optional. And what we offer you is the area the custom license algorithm for NinjaTrader, 10 markets, futures market. Of course, we give you that live Google Sheet data that's going to be transferred into a little bit tool where you can actually analyze the data yourself, which I was explaining you yesterday as well. So this is, you will be able to type in a number and it will calculate where, if it finds it, let's pick a different number, and it will do the full tool analysis that, okay, the price moved which direction and how it can help. What else? We give you daily private Zoom link, daily live stream, daily floor access, and we are able to give you superareas.net access right here. That's a private club that you can talk to other members, and you're able to log in, register with your Super Areas email, and you can chat with other members. We don't believe in a WhatsApp group or a We have a WhatsApp channel, but we don't have a WhatsApp group or a Discord group or anything like that, because then your privacy is important. We have subscribers worldwide that don't want their names and numbers exposed. So with superareas.net, it's a very exclusive member chat where I join into and I can answer questions live. Of course, you have the daily commentary with me, with Daniel, with other mentors, Monday to Friday. As long as the market is open, we give you the full study videos, documents, alerts, help with all the funded accounts like a copier or weekly seminars, broker assistance. So if you're looking for trade copier, superareas.com. USA is our website where we sell the accessories from there. So for example, we have a trade copier from Flowbot for 120 US. We do offer a bridge between NinjaTrader to MT5 if you're doing FTMO. And all these things are at your disposal, and you just got to make an effort to come and join and take a look at it, what we offer. And of course, we have some custom in-house ATMs that we have developed that takes a black candle trade or a mid-band trade or takes an entry for you with the stop loss completely. You can try that 100% risk-free for 14 days once you become a subscriber. And of course, we have mentors that we can connect you around the world that can help you get started with your journey. You're welcome to come and visit our office anytime, 1575, and we will offer you unparalleled, unmatched service compared to any other trading school, where we give you the most for the least amount of money. And there you go. Hopefully, guys, this helps, and I will upload this video shortly on YouTube. And thank you. See you guys tomorrow for those that are coming to our weekly presentation, and it will be streamed live on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, you will see the live stream tomorrow starting 12 p.m. Eastern until 5 o'clock. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.